Hi. This is a song that I wrote called The Uncoolest. I would hate to give you the concept of the song. I'd rather have you listen to it, because if I gave you the concept, I feel like you'd be like, oh, I don't want to hear that, or what's he know about that, or some shit like that. So I'm gonna say that the song is about a woman who goes through an event and comes out stronger. The Uncoolest. Read aloud. She knew him only as her first love. Never had a boyfriend, so she's blinded. As high as a dove, cloud 9 and above, but his soul was rather tainted, never minded. An attribute unseen by shorty or the forces. Only time could tell, would they marry then divorce? It had to be a better way, but the future is the future. He outstretches open arms with no clue of what he'd do to her, but so on. Now they are dating, picture perfect dinners and an exclamation. Writing 4-page letters with subliminal quotations. Waiting for the next day to be face to face and get to tell him what's on her mind. Not so much in her heart, that was given with time, so she was swept off her feet, giving them Google eyes. Every week went by, anniversary brought a new surprise. Prince Charming to his darling knight in shining armor. His ego's manifesting and will maybe one day harm her. A Sith Lord and then making, then left with a blue lightsaber like Anakin. But she was so beautiful, but now we can see her at the funeral. Clouds opened up like a cue to go. The ground opens up cause there's room for more. She was so beautiful, but now we can see her at the funeral. The clouds opened up like a cue to go. The ground opens up cause there's room for more. In his room contemplating whether or not to tell her that he was tired of waiting. It's been 4 months, he was tired of putting work in, but she don't wanna rush, she ain't tired of being a virgin. One night he snuck in, pride wasn't tucked in. Got her liquored up so she couldn't see what's coming. Slowly caressing her body, had her pass probably in certain sweet nothings. He was a 1 out of 7, she's a 1 out of 3. He liked those odds cause it meant he would get lucky. First, it was nice, started getting all touchy. 10 minutes later, she started bluffing. Past third, me thinking about still at home. Had that Fort McHenry vision. He was in the zone, but she said she had enough. She was looking for love, he was looking through lust. She said if he loved her, he would respect and trust. In her decision, he handed her another cup of wine. From the glass she sipped until she didn't feel it, as it fell from her hand, semi-conscious. So she didn't understand why they were in the act, neither of them wearing pants. She tried to scream no, but it sounded like a moan. But he couldn't even hear her over his own groans. She tried to fight back, but it started getting rougher. He just kept saying how much he thought he loved her. When he was done, he just left without another of a word. She woke up under the covers, she started to bawl. In her bed she crawled to the edge, saw her clothes, then remembered it all. Sick to her stomach, morning after's what she needed, but she headed to his place. Angrily she raced, banged down the door till he opened up and faced her. She busted in, said she was disgraced. He was mad speechless. He looked at her and said, I don't need this. He pushed her by the hair. She fell over, hit her head on the chair. Blackout. She was so beautiful, but now we can see her at the funeral. The cloud opens up like a cue to go. The ground opens up cause there's room for more. She was so beautiful, but now we can see her at the funeral. The clouds opened up like a cue to go. The ground opens up cause there's room for more. When she finally came to, she awoke the sporadic lights flashing red and blue. She was being treated for the gash on her head, and when her eyes opened she gasped and she said, where is he? Look what he did in my bed. Paramedics were confused but they mentioned he was dead. When she passed out he tried to flee from the scene, fell down the stairs, broke his neck and no screams. Instant death, no last breath or a chance to repent. That day to the maker he was sent. So now in all black she is. The last thing on her mind was the sweet revenge, cause she got it along with the seed as a result. Adding to her injury, this insult was not taken in vain. Instead she had something to be proud of. Ironic how through tragedy she found love. She was so beautiful, but now we can see her at the funeral. Clouds opened up like a cue to go. The ground opens up 'cause there's room for more. She was so beautiful, but now we can see her at the funeral. The clouds opened up like a cue to go. The ground opens up 'cause there's room for more.